Oh, Sarah's getting out of it. We're going into Goodwill. Everyone thought I was taking a picture.
Looking for coral supplies here.
Hi, Sarah. Whenever you go on vacation, it's never complete unless you stop at Goodwill. Oh, I was gonna stay home, but they forced me to come.
Please wear your mask.
Oh, we don't have a mask. End of the video. Oh man, here we are. Here we are. This is what this trip is all about. World Wide Corals Superstore. Look at my dad, Eddie, and Elion, my son.
And it says financing available here.
And Sarah.
Just in case we need financing,
It's
read the
being on
sign.
camera. I think they even have financing available online too now. Which when I first got into the hobby, I was sad there wasn't more of it. But oh, here we go. Here we go. I gotta ask for a lens because I forgot mine at home. Alright, we were able to get a phone lens from the nice gentleman here. Here we go. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna do a little walkthrough of the store. Maybe do some explaining some stuff at the end or pointing some stuff out. But for now, let's just go through the store and see what they got. All right, guys, we're back at the farm area here with Jimmy.
How you guys doing?
Jimmy is very kind to give us just a brief little point-through tour in the back here. Everyone's really busy at work, and we didn't really call ahead or anything, so it's kind of just a spur-of-the-moment gift from World Wide Corals to show us back here. So, Jimmy, what kind of goes on back here, and what are the different stations people are working at here?
So, again, we have a lot of employees that work back here, more employees that work the retail floor. And pretty much you'll see a bunch of different like vats, and on top of those vats, there's a bunch of like whiteboards as well. That kind of lets them know like how to keep track of everything that they do. Because again, we do more than just farming. We kind of like quarantine as well and keep track of, you know, what goes in and out of the tank. So there's a lot that goes on, and deep down over there, it's just pretty much where we're ship out all of our corals and everything.
So shipping's at the far end down there. What? How many packages a day on average would you say probably go through your center here?
Hard to say on the exact number, but definitely over hundreds of packages.
Wow. So you're distributing pretty much every day on a large scale.
Pretty much. Yep.
So this is just really cool. I'm looking at all the lighting in here, and it looks like Gen 4 Pros.
I believe so. They're still on Gen 4, some of them.
A lot of Gen 4s.
Especially on the outside where the displays are. We kind of transitioned over to Gen 5.
Up to the Radeon Gen 5. So just the lighting alone back here is probably like $1 million, but just crazy. You can see up and down the rows here too, all the wave makers. They got these really cool flats, so you don't see through the side, which you really don't need to when you're only dealing with 12 inches of water filling up the tanks and all the equipment. These guys are 750. I know it's hard to tell from the camera, but these things are huge. This is like the size of a hot tub that you'd see at a hotel.
3/4 inch glass.
Where do you guys quarantine new stuff that comes in?
So we actually have an area for that. It's one of the tanks down far
down in the far back side of the store.
So whenever customers bring in frags or we get new corals, we always quarantine it first.
Okay.
And then we frag it and farm it, and then we had to let it heal. And there's a bunch of different processes. Like it takes like 2 to 3 weeks or more before a coral even leaves to the retail side.
So, what you guys have like a team that goes out and dives and finds stuff too, or you?
I wouldn't say a team or anything like that.
Okay. Is there coral? Like we're from Minnesota. Is there coral actually down here in Florida that you guys can get from the ocean nearby?
Not too sure.
Not too sure on that one. Okay. I've always kind of wondered about that. I've never heard anyone really talk much about it, but yeah, yeah, pretty common. That's pretty cool. But yeah, just even the smell smells so clean back here. I see some huge protein skimmers working down there. But yeah, so well, I appreciate you taking a few minutes of your day to kind of show us back here. It's something that's definitely cool. If we ever come back, we'll have to try to call ahead and maybe.
Yeah, we'll give you a more in-depth tour.
All right. Well, cool.
Is this all on the side over there cutting stations and stuff?
Yeah, just that counter right there where everyone just works and farm and do their thing.
See the aqua cells there.
And then on that side that you see right there, that counter, that's pretty much our husbandry team, and they're pretty much in charge of making sure all the livestock and all everything is pretty much good. So their job is like they test every single tank like 3 times a week.
Wow.
Yeah.
Nice.
So a full water test 3 times a week on every single tank you see in this whole store.
And a lot of people know, but what do you keep your nitrates at most of the time? Most of your systems.
20-ish to 30-ish,
Yeah.
Not too high, to be honest, but.
But comparatively speaking, a few years ago, most people thought you want to keep your nitrates as close to zero as possible. Yeah. And you guys know from a few of my recent videos, the more that I've raised my nitrates, the nicer colors I've actually gotten. So in a video, the camera just doesn't do it justice, but some of the colors and the fluorescence of these corals is so vibrant and bright here. just, you guys, and to do it on such a large scale with this many systems, you really need a lot of people and a lot of attention to continually check this stuff. So
I think we got over like 50, 60 employees here. So
yeah,
we're always
wow.
There's always something to do.
I saw the sign that says, I think, at least 15 employees at any time working back here. So a lot going on here. Super cool. Very busy, but very beautiful. And the more that farming and stuff goes on like this, the less you have to take out of the ocean.
Pretty much,
From reefs that are already hurting in some areas and struggling. And I know you guys teamed up with
SeaWorld.
Yeah. And there's a where is that in location to here?
It's pretty much our whole farm.
Okay.
Next to WWC.
So not too far from here, there's some huge flats. World Wide Corals did a video about it, I think a few months back, but they teamed up with SeaWorld and they just started growing huge colonies, not for sale, not selling to anybody. They're just growing out with thousands of gallons of water, salt water, and growing out corals. So it's really helping the reefs to not be over harvested. So
we just recently set up like a tank at a school as well, local school.
Oh, really?
So the students and all the kids can learn pretty much how to grow corals.
That's awesome.
How to take care of the reef and everything.
Yeah. So World Wide Corals giving back to the community too. So all right. So check out this coral right here. This might be my favorite coral in the store. It's this rainbow plate coral. Look at the colors on that thing. Just crazy. And it's kind of got a nice dome shape to it too. If you look through the glass, you can see most plate corals are a little bit flatter, but that one's really puffed up. All right, so just want to show you guys, I got these little discs. Looks like they're actually like frag discs, and they just have them in a row, all the coral in a row, and I'm guessing that's the price for the coral. So makes it really easy to know what the price is. Got meteor shower, Sophastria, $39 a fully encrusted frag. Some cool echinata. Really some bomb zoanthids down here. Just so much. You could spend all day here and not make it through the whole store and see everything. Okay everyone, I hope you really enjoyed the video today. Enjoyed it as much as we are here at the store. If you ever get a chance to take a trip near Orlando, Florida, you've got to check out World Wide Corals. They got 2 locations, as we were talking a little bit about, but man, these acanthos here are about 8 inches. Just some huge meaty corals. Look at all the fish, think I'm gonna feed them right now or something. Got this really nice dragon soul. Just a beautiful torch coral. Man, I was talking to a few of the employees about working here, and every guy just loves it. It's like a dream. Super cool. If I lived down here, I'd be in trouble. I know some of you guys can attest to that as well. Uh-oh. Looks like a scroll coral fell on top of the acantho. These are some huge specimens here. This fish is so cool. It just follows me every time I show up. That's a well-fed coral. But yeah, guys, so thanks for watching. Appreciate you. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. Give me a thumbs up. There just wasn't enough time to go into so much detail today, but hope I got some nice shots and some good time with the employees, and let me know what you guys think, and look forward to the next video. We might go to the other World Wide Corals store too, so that'll be a separate video. But yeah, Here we are heading out. Oh yeah, they said too I could buy some coral. They'll hold it and then ship it out for me for when I go back home. So might have to come back and buy some coral. There's Jimmy again. All right, we're heading out. See you
Heading out.
guys.